Uh, okay, the power plant is weird, but I think that's actually really good. We are going to speedrun some Deathworld Marathon, but we are going to speedrun the Rocket Rush version of Deathworld Marathon, which is going to be a whole lot faster. Gotta remember what we want to buy. Some of those, get some of these. I don't actually want any of the long-handeds. They are not worth yet. Cool, good execution. This until, yeah, kind of mid-40s of build. Get rid of the submachine gun because it is garbage and we will never use it. And yeah, we're going to go and speedrun some Rocket Rush, which is kind of similar to Wave Defense in the sense that we get a lot of free stuff to start with, but we get to choose the stuff, which means we had to think about choosing the stuff. But also, oh yeah, and then it's going to be interesting, yeah, sure, whatever. Those guys are kind of close, and we're also kind of dropping a power plant there. In fact, we've probably got to drop it there now. There's no other rocks to get or anything. So, we're on a little bit... we're going this way, we're definitely going this way. We're on a little bit of a timer to... yeah, that'll be fine. To get everything done before those guys attack and destroy the power plant. It would be a little bit embarrassing. But we do have a decent number of tools. So yeah, it's a death world, so we're going to have biters all the time. It's Rocket Rush, so we are going to put it in the right place. There we go. Yeah, they're going to start from big biters, and it's marathon, so we're also going to have a bunch of weird patterns of builds that we're going to be doing. So it's going to be fun. I did run this, let's call it a category, a while ago. How many is that? Is that enough? That is exactly the number I wanted. We have got a lot faster since then, which is nice. Yeah, just like completely overhauled the plan. Oh, actually, this copper is garbage. This lack of copper, like copper, coal. Yeah, we don't need... we're just going to get a lot of stone, because we need a lot of stone to start with. This starter iron, actually pretty good, but this... it's actually not that bad. Okay, fine. I think I concluded that it was bad just from looking at how bad it was relative to the iron, but the thing is the iron is pretty good. Okay, so this might actually... we might actually have a run, which would be exciting. Yeah, so pretty much any completion of this new plan ends up being a PB. So that's nice. We do have a lot of copper floating around. We will want a lot of copper. We are still going to proceed as if... yeah, we're not going to put it there, we're going to put it over here. We're still going to proceed as if we have normal copper rather than this weird outposted copper. Yeah, there's these kind of weird sporadic bits. There is a bit later on where we deliberately go and do the copper outpost thing. And we're probably still going to take like a normal amounts of starter copper, even though we could have more because we got a plan. We know how the plan fits together, kind of. That is not really enough of those. Okay, we also probably need to figure out... yeah, okay. We can start here and then be able to fully mine things later. So yeah, so also like Wave Defense, we have all the bots. The bots are significantly better in Rocket Rush than in Wave Defense. Get these guys back, we're not going to use them yet. Nope, this blueprint. 36, that is the number that we wanted. And then we can have this down here, get all of this again. Where are we? I think we have to just... yeah, it's going to be kind of weird, but also, you know, random map settings kind of weird. Do we need... now, let's... I was wondering about whether or not we would go back and get more furnaces, but I think... yeah, there's a ton of space. I think we are just going to get these 50 furnaces processing iron first, and then worry about going and getting the rest. That goes here, this goes like so. We want some power poles through here, we want to be able to put that on both sides, we want... oh yeah, other splitters over here, that's kind of important. We don't really want that, I mean, we do want a lot of coal, but we don't want it we'd rather have it in here first, and then we don't need to worry about powering the outputs for those yet. Hey, you know what we should do? We should actually power this entire thing. Builds will tend to go better when you have power in them. I don't have the rest of... We don't want a rail, we want a car. Don't have the rest of the hotbar set up, which is kind of a big deal. And also need to be doing this belt, that's a thing. All of this is going to get us to 1.5 lanes of iron processing. Oh yeah, except remember that we don't actually have... We don't have the furnaces for this yet, so we're just going to kind of do that. I mean, a lot of the stuff is just going to build up anyway. We do kind of need... Yeah, there's just still a lot of stuff we need. We are still in the position of wanting all of the things and not really being able to do anything about it. Yeah, let's just... Sure, we'll get one assembly, it's fine. We do want a lot of these. Then the copper, yeah, this is why we're swinging back with all this coal, because we want to refuel these again. We did buy quite a few chips. Yeah, quite a few chips. And that tiny copper setup will probably get us the small amount of copper we need to get through this kind of early game. But most of all, we just need a ton of iron. So we're just going to go out and... Yeah, just get a lot of iron to start with, because expensive recipes. This next section is pretty specific in its layout, which is kind of annoying. We do that, we do this one here, and then we've got... Usually only have 4 of these, but we handcraft another one, so that one can go there. Not poles, jeez, we're trying to go fast. I'm going to have to do a better job of clicking on things if this is going to go well at all. There, actually, you only want 1. Anywhere over here. You actually wanted... Yeah, that was unimpressive. Okay, and then this one wants to be our coils, and you can have all of those. Then we also... Yeah, we still have a bunch of tier 1 assemblers around the place, because the tier 2 assemblers are super expensive, so we kind of skip them in favor of getting more mining, but we can have some steel to do that. Yeah, you keep going with that. Give me all of these, because the thing we actually need... As it turns out, is a bunch more power grid. Because, is that true? Not quite. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to get 2 guns, and then, yeah, we haven't built any of these yet, and then we're going to do this, not those ones, these ones. And then we're going to go back to these, because, not those. I'm still kind of worried about these guys. We're just going to click on all the wrong icons today. Fine. Yeah, we have all the bullet damage upgrades, so that's fine. And we've also got this rocket launcher, which is pretty good. So that's all we need to do there. We'll just quickly handle these guys. Okay. Get some more trees. Are those worms? I don't think there's... Maybe those worms are going to be in the way, but we'll deal with that later. Yeah, so we need to just kind of put these guys here. Put some more pipes between those engines. We still have enough solid fuel in here for a bit. We don't need to worry about fully automating these. But we were, like, on the edge of how much power we were trying to use there. Which is, you know, things that we can be worried about. Making all the gears. Yeah, we still don't have enough resources to worry about all of those yet. How many of these... Yeah, we still need more stone, but we don't need that much stone. We have now got enough furnaces to get most of that online. Have I built... Yeah, we've kind of blocked ourselves off the thing there. Oh, well, never mind. Okay, and then we want to get to more... I guess we are already doing the mixed mining thing? Sure. What we're actually going to do is not have these two, so we can worry about the mixed mining later, but also still kind of get some more iron, because we do... let's leave this in a position where we can actually do... Yeah, like that. This is... I really wanted those two evenly balanced. And this especially is... Yeah, okay, so we're going to do it. This... Come on, click on the places. If we do it that way around, then everything still gets to produce, and we get to... Yeah, that's going to be more like what we want. Okay, and then these guys all have a bunch of stuff that we also want. Do we have... Yeah, we want another 5 of these. You want... yeah, just a lot of stuff we need. Here, and then also one there. Why am I making these gear wheels myself? That feels silly. Okay, through here, and then you guys get started on that. You're going to be making the green chips, and you can get started on that. And yeah, we have some interesting expensive recipes stuff going on, which is... these we have... Yeah, expensive recipes are going to be doing some kind of weird things to our builds. They're not going to look like they usually do, which is fine. Things we definitely want include a car. So, other reasons why we've got the steel here, and also, hey, pipes we don't have yet. Yeah, okay, we're just going to swivel this guy to pipes. And then I guess we also just handcraft some pipes. Did I keep... I did not keep any copper. Or... it's not going to be enough pipes, but... It's going to be some amount of engines. It's probably fine. Okay. Yeah, give me all this stuff, because we also just want, at this point, a lot of inserters, and then also a lot more mining drills. That's going to be kind of a theme. It's going to be, hey, we're just going to... It's very similar to Wave Defense Plant, actually. We're going to have, hey, can we just go and mine all of the stuff that we want? And then later connect Petrochem. We don't even have all the inserters for this yet, but never mind. Okay, we're back here. We can connect these. Okay, this is going to go back to pipes because we don't need that many pipes. I don't think I need to be putting these guys in here. Whatever. That's probably going to give us... It's not enough engines for car yet, is it? No, it's not enough engines for the car. Okay, fine. Sure. And we are out of... We are out of poles, which is a thing that is not entirely surprising. Oh, we need one of these here. So all of that's kind of not working yet. It's fine. The bots are going to be chasing me. We don't have... you know what we actually should do? We should, with a reasonably high degree of urgency, take this over to our power plant. That's going to be kind of a big deal. I should also run on the belt because it's faster. And we are, in fact, trying to speedrun. Where are we going? We're going here. Yeah, and then come back and do the rest of these. And then, because we got the stuff, do those. Yeah, because some of these are already out. So Power Grid was actually kind of... Yeah, it wasn't really that unhappy. But we have at least... yeah, somewhat... I mean, we're going to need more. We're going to need a whole lot more. That's going to continue to be how this will go. We don't have any pipes on us, so we can't get rid of that other engine. It's fine. And yeah, we probably will hopefully get that coal to those engines before that solar fuel runs out. I'm going to insist that it's fine. We're going to need some of these. Let's get this again and just dump this in the build queue as well. Okay. We do have iron. We have one of these. We are going to need more grenades. So we're going to, I guess, set up just one of these now, actually, because we still need assemblers for everything else as well. Where's the thing that I want? That's the thing that I want. Okay, so some of those grenades are running. We are getting closer to a full belt of production, or 2 full belts of production, I guess. Okay, so other things that are kind of annoying is this little... There is a particular way that I want to line all this stuff up for reasons that will become apparent later. We only got it wrong. We only got one bit of that wrong, so that's fine. Then we want more iron-based stuff, and then, yeah, let's not do these. It's going to be enough engines, which we like, because we can put 2 cars in the queue, and then, yeah, a bunch of things. I don't really need the tanks yet. I really actually need splitters, so let's do that. And then also, this pattern can go here, except why? Oh, because we rotated it instead of, yeah, that was supposed to put things in different places. That's not often that I get that one wrong. Anyway, yeah, you want to be making those. We don't want all those gears there, but we're also not going to be sad about having a ton of gears. Did we keep you guys going? Yes. More plate. We will just continue to need more plate. Okay, and then, yeah, this wants to prioritize, and then some of these want to be making bullets. Some of these want to be making pipes, and then the early setup is actually nearly done. We do want a lot more chips. This kind of weird expensive recipes pattern is going to be a thing that we are going to see quite a bit of. Get out of my inventory. Do you guys actually have more stuff? Kind of. We're still going to need... We didn't make these. We didn't make these. Cool. Okay. Yeah, then we actually don't have... Yeah. Yeah, we need to just automate all the things. And hey, look at that. Places that are getting attacked, which is not a huge surprise. I was going to build more gun turrets. Oh well. Yeah, so let's go and say hello to these biters. They are attacking mining drills. Oh, I could just hit this guy with a car. Yeah, so we didn't even... I mean, we are going to need to figure out where that guy is attacking us from and do something about it. But also, kind of not yet. I reckon I actually pull these guys back for now. Because we kind of have everything we need there? Question mark? Yeah, so we're going to get that amount of copper actually fitted really well. That's a thing I'm pretty happy about. We're going to defend this as well. We do have... Rocket Rush does give us... Where's it? It's back here. Okay, fine. Rocket Rush does give us all of the combat upgrades for free, up to the things we get from space science. So we already have quite good bullet damage. Where are we going? We're going all the way over here. And yeah, we'll underground the coal belt there because we do have more belts of stuff to bring through. Let's try not to copy that with... let's copy it like this. And then get ourselves a bunch of grenades. We do want fish here. We want the grenades. Where's grenades? And then we want, as it turns out, more stuff. We perpetually want more stuff. Do we want... we do not want to be making these chips ourselves. Okay, so we've got enough of that. We also need more coal mining at this point. We're not going to have a full belt of copper yet. But we are going to get, yeah, that belt of stuff in. These guys are kind of sad. We can kind of fix that. This is going to need to go here, yeah. Something like that is going to be what we want. We have a lot of steel. Yeah, we just need... We're still in the position of needing more things. Did we make... Yeah, we need to make all of those as well. And now we have all these inserters. Oh yeah, we're never actually fully up to 2 belts of iron. Because we didn't actually get the rest of that stuff done. And then we also just need a whole lot more copper. Copper? Coal. We have 4 more mining drills. Mining drills are incredibly expensive in this mode. Yeah, we'll do that. We're making our own gear wheels, fine. This is kind of the third of the incredibly annoying and specific bits. And I was going to set this up and then go and deal with those guys. That's actually in the wrong place. Cool. Press the right buttons. Thanks. This will go a lot better if I actually press the right buttons. Are these... Yeah, they arrived at the same place that the previous attack did. And I thought I was going to be fine by putting the guns on the copper, but they still arrived at the same place. So probably, because I thought with the mining increase of the stuff I was putting over by the copper, that they would arrive there, but they did not. So that was, yeah, them doing exactly what we expect them to do. We're still filling up that belt, which is fine. Okay, now we can come back here and do the copper line properly as opposed to badly. I mean, all of that's still kind of bad. We just need more of that coal mining. Then we've got to extend the coal buffer as well. Yeah, this is all... This one needs to go here, because we should be able to splinter one off in the correct line for those things. Sure. Here, and here, and here, and something like that. Let's have some more of these, and then this splitter... Yeah, these weird kind of splitter patterns will become more apparent probably soon. Hopefully soon. Yeah, so we want some more upgrades. Oh wait, have we actually done... We have not actually done the power grid. We probably can't do that upgrade yet, but we do have everything we need for that power grid. Oh hey, no, we're going to go down here because that's a lot of beeping. Oh hey, remember when we needed coal? Excuse me? So this is problematic because we just ran out of miners, but otherwise pretty normal for wave defense. Well, not for wave defense, for Rocket Rush. Yeah, we are just building things extremely aggressively. You are actually going to pivot to mining drills now, and then I'm going to build more mining drills because we are going to need all those mining drills. Yeah, and then also let's get some copper. So we can also make more guns, because we're going to need more guns. Making these gear wheels myself, which doesn't feel fantastic. Really? There you go. Okay, so let's leave some of these guns here. We are going to have to go and, like, find these bases and kill them pretty soon. But do we mind? I think we get... I think we get rid of these things, but actually not yet, because there's a chance that biters might attack them, which is better for us than them not attacking things. Okay, so, got to put this coal mining back. Oh, we even had one here that wasn't powered. That was inept. Okay, these bullets are not super well distributed. Okay, so we still need more coal mining. We still need more coal mining. I do have the coal. Keep fueling the steel because we need it, and yeah, we just got to get to upgrading the rest of the things. Actually, we're kind of close to the point that I would be happy just having this infrastructure build done, and then actually going and doing a push and clearing out some of these nests. But the thing we're definitely going to do first is, yeah, not that. Give me these. Give me the stuff. Give me all the stuff. We haven't limited any of these chests either. And then we also want... Okay, we're making chips ourselves. Let's not be doing that, because we can just... Yeah. One of the things I like about this expensive recipes chips pattern is that those are the things that need to be upgraded to make all of this faster. We're going to come back for those gun turrets, just so we get, yeah, all of that stuff upgraded. Other upgrades we need those upgraded, we need these upgraded, these ones need to be upgraded. You've got 2 inputs there, so that's fine. And so now we have boosted the rate at which we're making chips, which is pretty good. The other thing we do want to do is... Yeah, that goes there, and then it will also go... This is one of the bits that is leading into annoyingly specific things. We have not set up the rest of the toolbar, which is fine. We're going to put that here. We are going to make ourselves some red chips, because we like red chips. We're going to make ourselves some prodmods, and we're going to take this plastic that we built and spread it around so that... we build an even number of red chips rather than some of the plastic getting stuck in places where it won't be used. Defend that, because this box is actually kind of important, and that will let us make all of these things more efficiently. Those are still kind of incredibly expensive things to be making, and getting productivity bonus on all those red chips is a thing that's going to make me happy. And yeah, yellow bullets are fine against big biters. Is this buffering? Hey, it is. Okay, in that case, Six mining... Yeah, 6 splitters are not quite what we want, but we do want to set up the rest of the stuff because we are actually buffering. So we should make sure that we catch all of these things, and this will be, yeah, reasons why all of these weird splitter patterns will be. Is that all? Yeah, that's what we want. That's the pattern that will also go when we've got it here, and then also where is it? There. So now we've got this nice pattern to buffer all of the stuff. Here we need this one. Yeah, so that's all set up. So now, even if we receive all these materials, we will be buffering them nicely. I kind of want to get... Okay, so we do actually need a couple more of those, and then... Yeah, sure, whatever. I think... no, those are the worms. Those aren't dudes that are turning up here to make life difficult for us. Those are the worms. Oh, actually, do we have... Yeah, we've got 2... Hey, these guys, yeah, we're just going to do a little bit of security work now. We are collecting all the resources we need. That's not a true statement. We are collecting a basic scale of infrastructure resources. We can just run around here and kind of dodge these guys' spit. They're kind of fine. And then the rocket launcher, we could just do... I think that got the... Oh, it did get the nest. Good. In that case, we're done here. And then we can also... Actually, we can probably just set... Those guys, any of them that run in are probably likely to arrive at the top of the build where we've already got the gun turret, so we don't even need to worry about that. We are going to productivity module these guys. That was always going to be a thing that happens. We need another one of these, and we're going to need, yeah, we're going to need perpetually more gun turrets. That's always going to be a thing. We are buffering coal now, which is nice. We don't actually need even that many grenades. Do we have... We probably have close to the number of splitters we need. Splitters? Inserters. To get this up to a full belt of copper processing. And then all we need to do is go and put some more mining drills, of which we have a lot. Yeah, the Rocket Rush, like, basic bonuses we get... Why did I take that out? Never mind. Include the mining productivity, so... That's way more than we need. That's going to be like 1.3 belts of stuff, but whatever. And yeah, now I think we do have some more power grid to drop that we don't need to drop, but we will. We've also got these pipes with us, which means we again don't need to do this yet, but we will. We probably should drop some more defense here, but we are not going to. That's going to be a theme. Splitter can go here, this one can go this way. Hey, we extended the power grid. We've got a couple more, but it's fine. Okay, so with that resource collection more or less doing what it needs to, can't go this way. I was going to say let's go and push out some of these bases. That is, maybe that's the iron buffer? It's not the iron buffer. Okay. Also, I didn't limit the other iron buffer, so maybe that's the thing we can do, but it also kind of doesn't matter. Yeah, let's just leave 3 of these. Are they going to be... We'll move them later. They'll be kind of in the way. Yeah, give me all of this stuff. Give me all of this. We actually will need to go back to a lot of these. None of those chests are limited yet either. These 4 prodmods can go in there, and we're going to be happy. So yeah, probably... Yeah, because we're still taking damage here. We've got to deal with all... I mean, I say deal with all of this stuff. We don't really... Let's deal with these guys that I just saw swinging over here first. I've got much better at doing this from a car after Warptorio, but it's still not really as good as doing it on foot, because you can't kind of dodge. And we also have all of the explosive damage upgrades, which is why I bothered with grenades. Like, they're not to, like, deal with... The grenades are not there to kill, the grenades are there to take huge amounts of damage, huge amounts of, like, hit points of clumps of biters off the field, so that the gun turrets can do their work. These guys... This is kind of a big base, but also still not really a problem. Because we do have all of the tech. And we also have the fish, and we can also... Yeah, that's kind of fine. That nearly went very badly wrong, but didn't. Okay, so those turrets can finish off the dudes they were killing. Let's also find the base to... Yeah, there was a base somewhere in... I mean, maybe I should have taken a screenshot. Maybe we should be doing some amount of this stuff differently. But somewhere, there's another base that sent the first couple of spitters into the top of the iron mine. And let's just make all these guys homeless as well. That's... so that's going to be a chunk of it, and then we're going to have some guys running at us, and we're just going to help the gun turrets a little bit. Okay, we can probably move these guys forwards now. They're still spitting at us, but it's fine. As long as we are in front of the turrets, all the worms will be shooting at us rather than the turrets. Unless we kind of get out of range of some of them, which I think we kind of did there. But it's fine. And then we've got enough... I say we have enough gun turrets around the rest of the stuff. We don't have enough gun turrets around the rest of the stuff, but we're going to assume we're going to play into having enough gun turrets around the rest of the stuff. Yeah, this might even be in the little expansion base. This is a... come on. That made that way more difficult than it needed to be. Okay, do we need... Yeah, let's also have a bunch more poles. So this is a pretty nice map. Yeah, other differences between Rocket Rush and Wave Defense include we do just have a normal pollution cloud doing normal Factorio pollution things. So that's why we're going to kind of push out these nests. Are those guys going to be... Whereabouts does the base start? Oh, the base starts all the way over here. No, we're going to do the Petrochemical in the middle. Okay, fine. Yeah. Sure. Okay, get these. We should have... Did I... I did, in fact... spread that stuff out weirdly. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, get all the stuff. Yeah, and then we just need more things. We need more mining drills. Let's not worry about... Especially with the productivity modules now. It's now strictly worse for us to be handcrafting gear wheels because the availability of... coal on the left. The availability of the productivity modules means that we would just rather be having assemblers do all of the crafting of gear wheels for us. Then we want another one of these, like here, I guess. And then we can have more mining. We always want more mining. And then, oh, actually, we want... Yeah, whatever, a bunch of those. Kind of doesn't matter. We will come back for that. Because also, I mean, a lot of the rest of the stuff isn't set up yet either. Do we want to leave... We do have 34 gun turrets. That is a number of gun turrets that I'm pretty happy about. And then we can have some more of this in here. And again, a lot of this stuff we're just going to leave not fully set up and then just come back when it is. This is not breaking anything yet, okay. And then the other, yeah, let's... The third line of iron is going to go here, but we are going to do different buffer things with it. Hey, remember when... Okay, so maybe we do need a couple of those quickly. Do we even have... We don't have any of those assemblers on me. That all feels pretty bad. Okay. We're just going to continue to do those things badly. Yeah, that's going to go like that. These guys have got fuel for a while anyway. It's fine. We do need to upgrade all of this coal buffer. People who have done expensive mode stuff will... Where is... Yeah, this one here is the one that needs to come out this way. Yeah, people who have done expensive mode stuff will recognize that expensive mode LDS is... Oh, hey. Remember when I... Yeah, here's where we need to... Yep, now we can get all these things plugged in. Expensive mode LDS is a bit of a problem. Cool, that was not in the right place at all. And so we're going to need a lot of coal. This actually wants to be, again, like so, but we've also got more mining to patch in elsewhere, and then also this mining wasn't even running because we didn't give it all the underground belts it needed, so that's the thing we can do. And then over here, actually, a thing we really need to do at this point is... We still don't actually have... Okay, sure, whatever. We really need the stone, and usually I would do this with just one, and so now I guess we're going to do this with 3, and then we also don't have boxes, so we just need to get the rest of that stuff and then come back with it. Cool. Let's do this way, because we need to start thinking about having enough stone to do all the petrochem stuff that we want to do. This... How many is 70 and a couple over here? That's probably going to be enough to be all 3 lanes we need. All we have to do is figure out how to not have this be a complete disaster. And spoilers, I think we're just going to make it a complete disaster. Yeah. That's fine, isn't it? Why did... Oh, because we rotated... Yep, sure, whatever. It's fine. Normal things. Okay. Build the rest of this. We have a different buffer plan that we use for this iron for reasons. Do we have... Yeah, I've got all this iron that I don't want. We also need to get the second belt of copper in, but all of this stuff is kind of buffering already. None of these chests are limited, are they? Now that we have the other iron buffers, these ones can limit. Just make sure that all these guys are fueled. We need those prodmods for reasons. Yeah, let's not be doing that. These guys, we're probably not going to need all that much in terms of outpost belt today, because we've got all that weird copper that's just pretty close. Those are all of the things we need there. Bunch of tanks. I think we already had... Yeah, whatever. Okay. Then we needed more buffers, didn't we? Actually, the way we can get the wooden boxes for the other buffers are these are all supposed to be upgraded. So we're going to do that. This wants to be here. This one's in the way. The others kind of aren't. So that's nice. And then here, there, and there. And then also... Oh yeah, those boxes that we kind of needed. It's probably fine. Okay, and then this lane of iron is the one with the poles on the outside, so we can flip it around and put it there. And this is going to be this, yeah, the kind of the next major steel build. We are going to extend this later, but we also just kind of need iron now, so we are going to defend this buffer, because it's also kind of an important buffer. 30, 25, 50, whatever. So, yeah, and then this... We are close to realizing the point at which all of this finicky, annoying layout will pay off. This one goes left. Give me this stuff, give me all the things. These 3 go all the way through. And then we need to get more copper. That's all looking pretty healthy. Possibly because we are not at the point of having everything fully built yet. There. So we've got a buffer on the end of this as well. We're going to have, you know, something like that. I'm actually... Yeah, so then, I mean, the next step of getting all this done is then we do Petrochem. We're actually going to need another couple of stacks, not many, but just a couple of stacks of stone. So we're going to yeah, just do that for a bit. And then actually also do steel. Yeah, I thought it might be steel. Bots are kind of sad. It's fine. We've got a lot of suit charge. It's not the wave defense. version of like, oh no, how do we possibly get all the suit charge that we need? It's like, it's pretty... Rocket Rush is, you know, nice relaxed Deathworld Marathon experience. Yeah, maybe we should do this a bit better. One of those can go here. Okay. I don't think that was the autosave timing messing me up. I think that was just me doing it badly. We got guns, we've got bullets, we've got some over there, we've got biters arriving over here, which is... I'm pretty sure these are new corpses. So we can do that. We also will need... Yep. Sure. Okay. We do need... Did we set... Like that weird, annoying assembler that we keep flipping between two things. We did, in fact, not set it back to mining drills. So we are just going to set this back to mining drills. We do need the steel. There's still just a lot of stuff that we need. We've got coal that we can get this stuff all kind of going. That's looking pretty happy. And then, yeah, we are close to realizing... We are kind of close to realizing the payoff of all this annoying, finicky stuff. This one goes here. At this point, some of these prodmods we're going to rescue from these other machines. That one can keep them. Do I have... I think that means, yeah, we've got the prodmods, and then... I did have all the fast inserters I needed. Amazing, okay. We don't have all the splitters we needed. Sure, whatever. It's all buffering anyway, it's fine. This one goes in here. Actually, this splitter needs to be moved back here as well for reasons we'll get to later. Do I have copper? I have copper, so I'm going to make some guns. We're going to continue to need guns. Okay, so we are now up to... I mean, we're not actually up to 2 belts of 3. We need more than that. We're not actually up to stone. Okay, stone is fine. We've got a plan for that. And we're getting attacked in a place that I don't think we've defended. But we kind of needed to go anyway, because we didn't get all that many more turrets. Why did we not get all that many more turrets? Turrets? Mining drills. Oh yeah, because we only just recently changed the recipe, didn't we? Cool. Anyway, we needed to go back there to put more mining drills on copper anyway, so... I mean, the fact that it's only just deleted a thing means, yeah, it's probably not even a big deal, guys. It's fine. I reckon we can also have like a couple more of these things here and be pretty happy about it. We are going to... Is that 12? Yeah, I mean, some of these are going to run out and it's going to be fine. We also have this copper that because we're right here, I guess we also... Is it? 52. We are not. We're not going to mine that copper yet because we don't need to. With the mining productivity bonuses from the scenario, that's actually going to be all the belts of copper we need. I'm kind of concerned about the top one not distributing correctly, but also whatever, we'll deal with that later as well. Yeah, give me these. Get the rest of these. How many are in the queue? We've got 3 in the queue. Okay, so we still do need a bunch more of those. But that's also kind of fine. Okay. I think we are, especially with that copper mining done. Oh, we haven't finished fully mining the coal yet, and that was actually one of the things I was a little bit worried about, and we're still getting attacked over here. Interesting. Yeah, we can have... we've only got 14 of those bullets left. That's fine. Another good time to be redistributing things. Yeah, okay, sure. And then this can also just go in... that's few enough miners to also go in there just fine. And then we are also going to upgrade all of these buffers because we have a lot of coal work to do. Oh, it must be... actually, also, if we're at this point, then we should also boost this to the full half lane of more steel. And I guess if we are over here, we should be... defending that coal buffer and the steel a bit, because it's kind of important. And then, yeah, more guys are arriving. Those are all new corpses as well, aren't they? Things that are probably fine. You guys are still fueled. Power grid is somewhat okay. We're going to need more of that. We're going to take all the things. Continue to take all the things. Yeah, we're going to need a bunch of these. We're going to need... we are going to need a lot of tanks. Yeah, that's cleaned up the inventory a little bit, hasn't it? And the handcrafting is going fine for a while. I actually think these are going to be super in the way later, but I think we're also just going to defend this a bit. So that... Actually, these ones won't be in the way later. I just would rather not have them there. I would rather have them in more useful places. But we've got to think about where the Petrochem is going to go. And so I think because of that, usually this other smelting prep doesn't happen yet. This happens later, but because of where we're going to put the... Yeah, okay, fine, we're going to do all of that. Because of where we're going to put the Petrochem, and it's going to be up here, and the direction the oil is, I wanted to figure out how much space this was going to take up. Just to make sure that we can get around the... Yeah, and it's going to be completely fine. Mostly I didn't want to put an oil tank in a place that would get in the way of the build later. And so now we've done that, we can... Should we... Maybe we should also, because we do have enough guns for this. I don't think that's going to be a big deal, because we... Okay, we didn't even leave enough ammunition there. Okay. We are proceeding with the Petrochem phase of this run, which is nice. I think I still have all 24 bots. This is not the greatest way for me to... How do we get... I guess there's the gap that's just through there. Okay, fine. We'll walk through these trees. Is that true? We're going to take some trees. We have 148 power poles, which is probably going to be fine. We should actually connect them. Yeah, that was fine. We are still on the grid, and the grid is still good. Don't know if I've been aggressive enough at this point. Like, I think we're definitely doing okay. Am I stuck in these cliffs? What is the way to get around these cliffs that's good, especially given that we're doing this with pipes later as well? And I think it's just going to be, yeah, we're just going to go like over there, aren't we? Kind of like that, but not actually like that, because we are going to be skipping cliff explosives. Yeah, I think it is going to be dumb and annoying, which is, yeah, kind of expected. We are not going to come all this way for this coal. This coal is too far away to bother outposting. And that's also why we have fully mined the coal and been... You guys are annoying me. Yeah, that's why we've fully mined the coal, and we're just going to buffer all of it and then unpack it later. But it does mean... yeah, I put away the card, didn't I? Cool. We have at least found the oil, and it's going to be fantastic oil, isn't it? It's actually... Okay. The oil is not all that much better than I would have hoped for a patch of this size at this distance. But it is still going to be good enough to make this all work just fine. Like, we probably don't even need to worry about prodmodding the plastic. Okay, wander this over here. We have done all the handcrafting, which is exciting. Should we have a radar? No, is the answer to that. We should not have a radar. We're going to get rid of... We've got 58 rockets left. We're going to get rid of all these guys. Oh, no. Misplays. Okay, fine. Yeah. Crafting all the oil refineries, crafting all the chemical plants, forgetting to craft the pumpjacks. Good job. We actually don't have all the oil refineries we need. Let's also, like, not hit these guys. It's fine. We'll drive through here. We'll pick up all the steel. Yep. We'll get this pipe. We'll get some of this. We'll get the bullets. How are you doing? You want to be limited differently now anyway. 10 of these. Yeah, we can do that later. let's get all the gear wheels. So we can also just have a pile of these, and then also a pile of those. All of that will be helpful soon. We are going to need more inserters as well, but that's kind of easier. Okay, round 2 of let's go and outpost this Petrochem. I mean, reasons why it's nice to have a car, but also, you know, reasons why it would have been good to just not mess that up in the first place. I don't even know if we... Do we even need to push the top base? Maybe we do? I mean, because the pump jacks are not particularly polluting things. I didn't even count that. We just ended up with accidentally correctly exactly the correct number of actually I'm gonna put tanks here. Yeah, exactly the correct number of pump jacks completely accidentally. It's probably fine. It's a death world. We've got big biters already. We're still not actually going to bother putting walls anywhere. The little guns we've got will be sufficient. But we actually need to, yeah, connect all these things up. A really good way that I found to, like, destroy runs is to accidentally forget to not connect all the pump jacks. We still got a lot of guns, we still got a lot of bullets, that's fine. Did we actually make a... Oh no, we talked about getting stuff for a radar for a second time, and then also forgot. This base is little and can go away. They've got just a couple of nests. No, they don't. Okay, set up the car. Yeah, these bots are coming back. Okay, and then we want to pump out of this tank into this pipe. Okay, and we are... Yeah, we're still... Oh wait, we do actually need a couple more of those, don't we? And is this... They are far enough away that I think for a while we'll be able to just do something like that. 25, 60, yeah, I reckon that's going to be kind of okay, like not fantastic, like we might have to return sometime and put some of it back, but mostly okay. We do need more bullets. We are in a position now where we don't have any bullets, and if we get attacked by something and need to respond to it, then we're going to be... I mean, I guess we just, like, we're in the car, we swing back through the mall first, I guess. And where are these guys? Oh, they're down there that are yelling at us. Fine. Now, this is not, the cleanest route through which we can... I think if we get past these trees... Yeah, like, this is a place where things can go badly, because we don't have the bullets. That's a bit of a spicy one to try and drive through. It's fine. We're not going to really go near those guys. That is a larger pile of corpses, isn't it? So here is the spot where I need to wonder about where... Yeah, we actually need to go up here. For reasons. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Give me some of these. Give me all this stuff. You probably swing back to these things. And maybe we just handcraft the rest of those ourselves. Although we still need... That's about the number of those we need, which is kind of weird, but whatever. We're not even buffering... We're not really buffering iron yet, which is... I guess we're still just hitting all of them all pretty hard. Okay, sure. Because we did want these. We're going to need some stuff. Yeah, we're still going to need tanks. Let's not bother about that yet. Okay, yeah, Petrochem here. We've got enough space to expand down there. This is ending up about here. This actually might be in the way. Cool. Oh well. We will deal with that later. Maybe, I guess that means we go through here. Yep, okay, fine. Good to have some idea of how big the base is going to be. And then we need this corner one. And then, where is the water? Water's over there, so we need to go like this far or something. Yeah, that's going to be in about the right place. And we've got a lot of trees here. These trees used to be our friends. They were doing good pollution absorption work. Now maybe they're kind of not. And also, we also just kind of like right next to where we had power, which is, that's worked out extremely well. Because we can just put that there. And then we can also just, yeah, this is also where the petrochem is going. We don't have all the refineries we need yet. Yeah, that's going to be fine. We don't have all the refineries we need yet, but I think we have most of the stuff that we need for this build, he said, question mark. Yeah, that's over there, so we're definitely putting the rocket fuel on that side and this here. Not RCUs, we're not on RCUs yet, we're on rocket fuel. And then, oh yeah, things we need that we don't have yet that are probably fine because we still got to do the rest of the build. Let's pump out of these two, which is a thing that I think this helps with pressure. Actually, it doesn't matter because the oil in this is so good that it's straight up not going to matter. Okay, we're going to get this thing over here, connect that up, get stuck on some stuff, that's cool. Find a place to put the... Where are the offshore pumps? There are the offshore pumps. We're going to need to find a place to put these guys, which can be... that's a super good spot. Because we can just go like so. I think we only need one there. In fact, I'm pretty sure we only need one, but also whatever. And then we are building the Petrochem, which is a thing that everyone likes. Is that 12? That is 12. So this one needs to disappear, and this one is like so. Because ratios, that fits so well. That's completely accidental. I mean, it's things that will be nice, yes. And then we've even got... Is that enough space for the plastic? I don't know if that's going to be enough space for the plastic just here. But it's going to be super close to also just having enough space for the plastic, which is nice. We do need... What do we need for the other... Oh, we have also... I think we needed 4... Oh, we need gear wheels. Okay. We're just going to do those gear wheels ourselves. Mostly we're coming back here to get the inserters that we need. Yeah, get the inserters we need. Yeah. Actually, let's get the rest of steel is a thing we need. And then this turret being out of bullets, that is informative. We're still getting attacked through here, which is... I probably should have thought about how many more of those I need. I have not thought about how many more of those I need. I mean, I know how many I need in total overall. This is all looking pretty good. We've got multiple belts of stuff here doing what they need to. Then, this is running this way. Why are we not... Is there a... Oh, okay, there's undergrounds that aren't connected. That is a completely reasonable thing for all these guys to be complaining about. I'm okay with that. Let's have some guns. Okay, we need to go back to handcrafting more guns because we are kind of low on guns at this point. But yeah, the rest of the base is going to expand into this section anyway, so I'm not super worried about that. What we do want to do is we want to filter off the rocket fuel on the other side and then have like... Is this going to be in the way? It's not going to be great. In fact, that's kind of a dumb place. Let's put it over. This is going to be a little better. Yeah, like so. And then we're going to need another one of these to lane balance that. And then we want to... Actually, we've got the splitter over here, so it's fine. Input priority from the left. We are going to use up all that solid fuel. How many do we have? 22? So we need like another... that many. Just here, thanks. Maybe we have most of this stuff crafted. It doesn't actually matter if we don't have this crafted yet. There are other opportunities to come back and do this later. And yeah, these guys now need to be kind of moved. These guys aren't low power, no, they're just built full, which is fine because it means the starter copper is quite good. We're going to have to move these gun turrets again for other reasons, but for now it's going to be kind of fine. Okay, so we now need to go and unbuffer that plastic. Unbuffer the plastic? We need to unbuffer the coal. Oh, we still have this guy over here doing all these things, sure. hi guys. Where's the correct button? Yeah, okay. Yeah, now we go back to, yeah, okay. Gun turrets we need and don't have. Okay. Give me just all of these. Because it'd be kind of useful. Actually, that's all of these that we need just overall. We don't need nearly that much stuff. Okay. Unbuffer the coal. And kind of hope that we have enough coal. Because... oh, we haven't even been fully mining this coal the whole time. We were all, hey, we're just going to come back with the stuff later, and then we didn't. Well, I guess we kind of just did. Oh, well. Yeah, we're going to do pretty normal-looking coal unbuffer plan. We have splitters, we do. Those went at the wrong place. And then that's actually not what we want to do. We want to do something like that. Prioritize this way. Like so, and now we have a thing. One of these here. Actually, it doesn't matter. I kind of want. I want that to. I want this to be able to belt balance, and then we still want to go input priority that way. But then, yeah, we've got another belt of coal, which we're going to wander all the way over here. Is that going to annoy me? That might annoy me. Let's see if we can do this without getting in the way quite so much of all of that stuff. Yeah, it's fine. Do we have... I reckon we actually have enough space to build the plastic here as well, which is pretty exciting. We can actually... do we... no, we don't have any other belts to run through. We've got the copper that goes to here. There are no other belts that run here, which means we can just have plastic, like, straight up just right here. We need to do cracking at some point as well. That's going to be pretty important. Do we have enough... do we have enough space to get all the belts of plastic out is going to be the question. I guess some of them are going to run behind. Yeah, that's going to be what we do. We are going to run some of these belts of plastic back through the rear of the build. Yeah, then we're not even going to need to pump out of this, are we? None of these are full yet. Okay, and then the next loads of plastic also want boxes, but also lots of boxes, because we have a lot of plastic to make. And that should be what we need. Yeah, in fact, maybe we just start by creating the space that we need. By taking the module plastic this way. What's that doing? Yeah, we've got to get modules running. This is fine. Actually, the thing I need to do is figure out... that is going to be... the LDS is going to pop out a bit. So we're going to go over here, leave enough space for the other plastic. Grid is fine because we did that already. Oh, we need to be... we do need to be making more guns. Where is... it's over here somewhere. But we do actually need to go around the LDS build. That might be in the way later. That's probably going to be... let's presume that that's fine, and if it's in the way later, maybe we have to move it again. Grab some more copper. Grab some more copper. Grab some more gear wheels. Do we have 29? That's actually not enough, but then... we can just, yeah, get on to making these things, because we've got... that's actually in exactly the right place. I don't know if that was intentional. I mean, it was a thing we were going to have to intend to later. I just don't know whether or not it was quite in the plan to be that specific about it now. Actually, these guys need to move. And so, yeah, now is the real payoff for this... like, needless specificity of where all these belts are going and stuff. Is that a gun taking damage? It is. In that case, we are going to presume that it is fine. Okay. We've got some modules of various kinds, and then we also need more of these guys here. This is going to start to debuffer the... oh, this was not in the correct place. This is one tile off, but that's also kind of fine. Yeah, so now we should just be able to grab this whole chunk of stuff and also drop it here so it lines up. And hey, we've got another build. And then we want some of these guys here and some of these guys here. Connect that up. That's not too far off. That's probably pretty workable. And yeah, now we have not a build because we're actually low on. I thought I had all these that we needed. We did not. Things are still fine. Okay, so we are making the module. So that's kind of big. It's a pretty big milestone. It's pretty important. We need a lot of modules, and this is not even a particularly big modules build, but this is actually all the modules we can sustain because of how expensive everything is with this mode. Okay, so now we've got to go and do cracking. We actually need a couple of things. We need some more gear wheels. Get the gear wheels. Grab some of these. Yeah, we've got to get rid of some of this stuff because we also need... Actually, we don't need any more steel. Yeah, we are going to... I do have so many pipes. I don't need that many pipes. Yeah, this is... Have we taken an expansion, or is there a really close set of bases just down here? We're just going to poke our nose briefly down here. Yeah, there's this really close bases. And it's little, which is fine. Can you guys run at me already? Okay. Good talk. Yep, okay. Because we're actually going to get... Yeah, that's all of those we need. We have very close to the number of miners we need. We are actually going to run over here and grab enough iron ore to also kick off the concrete. Do we have... We don't have enough symbols to do the concrete yet. Okay, but also we pretty much have... Okay, so remember to... Okay, that's also way more than we need. So that's all pretty bad, but whatever, it's fine. Because we've got to do the cracking. Is this enough room to just get the cracking in here? That would be exciting. Yeah, we've got to remember there's a car on the ground there. We only need really one output out. There is, in fact, enough space to kind of squirrel the cracking over here. This is a great plan. Okay. Cracking numbers are also weird because of how much of the petrochem we're putting into plastic just because of like the expensive recipes. But this is... No. Okay, fine. This is our cracking plan. And then, yeah, let's put this through here so we can run between. Heavy oil gonna go there. This is gonna link up like so or something. Light oil can come... Can light oil just come through here? Yeah, it can. Planning. Execution. Okay, all of that is doing what it needs to, and then gas. How are we getting gas through? I guess gas can also just like run out this way because we're not doing anything else with this space. We do need a couple more of these. And it's going to go there like... okay, it's not quite going to go there, is it? It's going to... I mean, it's fine. Things are fine. Okay, so we have got our oil processing online. Can we make... We want like a bunch of tanks for reasons, and then yeah, then we've got to have enough. Where are my chem plants? I don't have any more chem plants. We need actually 3 more chem plants, and then we want to do that before we do the bunch of tanks because weirdness, and now we actually don't have enough iron. Cool. Never mind. I think we're going to put this stuff over here, having changed my mind about that, because we can still get everything we need. We want... So, is this a good site for sulfur? That's not really a good site for sulfur. Here's a good place for sulfur. It's not really a good place for sulfur, is it? Here's a good place for sulfur. And then we can have some explosives. Yeah, that's reasons why this other layout worked better after I changed my mind about it. And then we want some of those in there. We want this stuff into a box, and then we've got... I think we're going to do 1 landmines, 2 rockets, even though we don't really have... Yeah, no, we're going to do 2 landmines. We want some amount of steel here, and I think that's still going to be more than we need. Because we're probably not having to do all that much damage to it. And then also, yeah, this is why we wanted more... This is why we wanted more iron as well. We need iron and we need coal to go in there. We also need to be using more power grid because the entire... Okay, so this isn't backing up yet, but the plan is that backs up. And then we also wanted more iron there because that's going to be the acid later, but not yet. And then other things we're going to do include... Yeah, we're just going to kick off the engines now as well for reasons. That's going to go... I've only got 1. I will need at least 1 more. Okay, so this happens to be exactly the right number of things. Engines and electric engines. Box here and here. Point that the right way, and then this box... Okay, we've actually only got... We don't even have enough stuff for 1 full feed yet, which is a little bit of a shame. That's going to be half of what we need. But we're going to come back and do that later. The concrete wall is also a thing we're going to do. Hey. Okay, let's go and complete the power grid plan. Is that true? That's not quite true. There's a couple of other things we want to do first. The power grid is definitely on the list of things to do, but other things we want to do include get... what do I need for that? Plate and steel. This should have been extended. Probably still fine. Yeah, you guys use this wood. It'll be fine. What's taking damage? Gun turret's taking damage. You're probably fine. Give me the steel. I want a rubber port. I want 2 of these. I want 1 of these. And then I wanted, yeah, plate and probably gear wheels and probably these things. Oh, these boxes also need to be upgraded. And now we are really going to run down the copper buffers. Then what else do you get? More plate. More plate, which I also need to take to the other location. And then also copper cable, because we want another 10 beacons. Oh, making speed modules myself. That's no good. Okay, we really only need 4 of these now. The others are for later. This is partly going to run down all of the copper buffers, but it's also going to mean that we get... Actually, the easiest way to do this is like so. We're going to get a lot more productivity bonus out, which is good. We're going to put the roboport here. We are going to provide a chest, some of these belts and those guys, but then we're also going to take... We're not going to take all of it because we can't. Yeah, we're going to need a bunch more of these because we've got to set up the stuff. Turn off my bots, give you half the things, and then... I probably didn't need to do this from the map, but we will. Not that one because it doesn't have the buffer because the roboport is in the way, but we're just going to have the bots like working on this while I run away and do other stuff. But I don't actually even have very far to run today. And then the storage chest we want to drop here so it's in the middle of the build. You want all of those, you want actually some of these, you want... Yeah, let's give you some of this stuff. Is that going to be enough? That's probably going to be mostly enough for most of the things you're going to do. Okay, I don't think I even have to worry about... Okay, we're actually short on red chips. And we're just, I guess we're just getting stuff done. That's all fine. All of that is completely fine. Now we've got... Yeah, I was going to extend the rest of the power grid. And then... I don't need that many assemblers for concrete. Why am I even worrying about getting 10 assemblers for concrete as if this is some weird any percent thing, when the entire point is to get concrete online early and slowly so that we don't. 18, 20, so we need another 20 of those as well. We've got other places where iron is. Yeah, that's going to be about the right. Hopefully that doesn't. Okay, good. So, yeah, let's go and get this. Let's go and get this concrete online because that will free up the inventory space a bit. Actually, change in my mind. We pulled these gun turrets up. This actually is as far as the base goes, so we are going to defend this position because it's kind of important. And then we're also going to drop some gun turrets around this buffer because it's also super important. We need to not lose that stuff. So yeah, those bots are getting that done as we're working on it. It's fine. I don't even think we need to prod mod the plastic or speed module the pump. Maybe we still go and speed module the pump jacks. Oh yeah, concrete. Concrete can go. Let's put it by the electric engines. That's a lot more sensible. Because there also is still water here. It's like, yeah, there's water here. This is fine. This is going to make our concrete. And we're going to do it slowly. We're actually going to give it fast inserters because we don't have normal inserters. Because that's clever. And we actually don't have... Okay, you guys can have normal boxes. I also needed to bring you more stuff, didn't I? You needed some amount of that. You needed 2 more pipes. You needed gear wheels, which you don't have. So I need to bring you more gear wheels. I need to remember that that is a thing. Because we kind of need these. I think we don't need full-size boxes for that, do we? It's going to be completely fine. Okay, whatever. The rest of the power grid plan, now that we've got the modules going... Oh yeah, turn my bots back on. Now that we've got the modules going, now that we've got Petrochem and all of that buffering, is we are straight up going to tank all of this stuff. Is that a thing I need to worry about? Nah. I don't think I had anywhere where there was just... I mean, it's a thing we're going to go back to later, particularly as like the rest of the plan is going to be boosting all the copper mining, and so we're going to have, yeah, more stuff down there anyway. And wait, that was a... It was a dude attacking me at the stone mine. I've got all the stone I need. I do not need any stone at this point. Okay, let's also make sure that this grid doesn't disconnect anyway, because that would be tragic. And then, yeah, we're just going to put some more guns over here. So this is also another reason why we didn't bother buffering the solid fuel. Like, these tanks are going to turn into the solid fuel buffer. And yeah, we're just going to buffer the steam. And this means we don't really have to faff around with any... I hear you guys arriving. And then it's also just one of you. Okay, let's set this up slightly more sensibly then. Yeah, this is why we're not bothering to buffer any solid fuel. We're just going to buffer it in steam tanks as latent power. And yeah, that's all we're doing with that. Now we need... we need a couple more miners. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Yeah, whatever. Okay, fine. Yeah, now we're still building all of this stuff. Actually, let's check on how we are doing with. Yeah, we are not yet at the limit of being sad about having made too many productivity modules, which is nice. These guys can also go here. And yeah, now we want to add basically another 4 belts of copper mining. The thing is, usually I would drag 5 belts and use one to top up the starter patches. I don't think we need to do that at all at this point, and I don't think we need... Yeah, I don't think we need... We're going to leave some... We're going to do these gun turrets differently because I've just noticed that the dudes are arriving over here. So maybe some of our power grid intercepts that. Otherwise... Oh, hey, these guys. 25, 20, yeah, fine. So... Oh, and I also need to take a lot more iron to the... Oh, we don't have splitters. Do things to do before the beacons. 26. That's actually pretty much an entire belt of copper because productivity bonuses, so that's weird. You can go this way. Hey, miners we can recover. We can do this over here. I mean, maybe we should be Yeah, let's do more of this at once rather than... Is that true? I think we're going to make sure that we get... How are all these copper buffers doing? They're all still mostly okay? I mean, some of this coal is running out, but it's also mostly just fine, and we're still... It's okay. Things... strangely seem okay. Okay, give me... Yeah, give me... Oh, we do have... I needed to take gear wheels to the other builds, didn't I? And then we've got... Yeah, we've got enough of these. I'm going to need some more belt. Give me this belt. I'm going to need more turrets as well. None of these guys... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and then remember that we did need to take gear wheels to the other engine's build. I mean, there's a Deathworld reason for doing all those things like so, which we might get around to talking about later, or we might not. This map might be peaceful enough to not really have to worry about it. I probably should check on prodmods again, because I don't want to overmake too many prodmods. 170. We are super close to having made the 180-ish prodmods we want. Why are you guys... $14 in total. We even did the swap here. I don't know why light oil is building up. Interesting. We should be prioritizing in here. Interesting. Okay. We are going to... Is all the light oil cracking actually working? No. That is why light oil is backing up. Good catch. Always check your builds are running. It'll go better. So these guys needed... Yeah, these guys needed another stack of this stuff. And this box needed... Do you need more coal? I don't think you need more coal at all, do you? We've got... Like, we're nearly done with all of that. But you do need... Probably not that many. We're going to give you a little more. So all of that is pretty fine, and we are going to... wonder if we have enough... We have enough belts, we have enough guns. Are we going to build any radars? I don't think we're building any radars yet, so that's why all of this was sad, because this stuff kind of wasn't running. In fact, we are going to get these speed modules back later, probably, but we're just going to make that a little bit faster, because we've got storage space for gas. We're not actually doing anything with the light oil other than cracking that stuff out. Okay, fine, we can get the rest of that back later when we drag it. And then we're going to get some amount of copper from here. Those two are not going to be super happy, but whatever. How many is that? 50. That's basically 2 belts of stuff. Yeah, guns getting destroyed. I'm okay with guns getting destroyed. I don't think there was anywhere where I just had one gun. So... it's going to be annoying. We didn't actually connect that at all, did we? So yeah, I'm pretty happy that a place where with one gun toad getting destroyed is fine, because I still have other gun toads there as well. Let's reconnect that. Did we ever build a radar? Hey, let's build some radars. Yeah, this one... Like so. Let's actually leave some defense here, because this is kind of exposed, and there's a decent chance that this will receive biters from several directions. Yep. Yeah, we're making all these guys. Let's do it that way around. But we also have landmines now, so this can be a whole lot more. You know, we're defending. It'd be better if this guy was mining if we actually had the belt we needed to be doing that. But never mind, it's fine. We do need to run. Yeah, we're gonna. A piece of belt was skipped there. We're gonna have to go back for it. But we're gonna go this way, partly because we want to get all these power poles in, so we actually start mining this stuff. But yeah. We do need a lot of copper, because we also didn't actually connect up the first... I mean, I think we prioritized where we're pulling from, but I don't think we're actually connecting any more than... Yeah, the rest of these just aren't actually doing anything yet. So maybe we should... Let's just go and plug these 3 belts in, because we actually only got... Yeah, this other little spot of copper here is unlikely to give us the other belt that we need, so we might actually end up low on copper, because I kind of wanted 4 whole belts of stuff, like 4 extra belts in addition to... I mean, you can see we built these 4 belts of stuff. And the bots didn't get everything built. That's fine. We can... I mean, they got most of it built. We could just kind of run through here and do the rest of it. Yeah, we're going to need more of these. Give me this, because we're still going to need more of these. Get out of my inventory. Give me this box back. Your bots are sitting right in here. Yep, we can have that back. These guys are going to complain. It's going to be fine. So, I think the thing we actually do is... We've got enough of these. We're going to need gear wheels. We're going to need this stuff, and we're going to need, yeah, all of these to make... Yeah, we're still making the gun turrets, it's fine. This pattern here has a gun turret in it that we don't want, but we're just going to start making the chips, even though we don't quite have all of the... Yeah, we don't have all of the inputs for this yet. Like, we are still waiting on other copper to arrive, but also... And we're actually low on belt. Interesting. Yeah, we're low on belt, we're making the power poles, that's fine, we've got more belt over here. Let's actually crank that up a bit. And then we needed a bunch more of these, which is also fine. Why aren't we getting... Is it just belt delay? It's just belt delay. Okay, fine. I am happy with belt delay. All of these things are buffering anyway. We need a couple more of these. And then, yeah, this thing we're also just going to build again over here. But for LDS copper management reasons, we are not going to have all that much of it. Oh, wait. Things... Yeah, we have now overmade prodmods significantly. I don't even need to look at how many we've made to know that we have overmade them by a lot, because it was... We only checked that kind of recently. In the last while, we have made 241. Yeah, we have now massively overmade prodmods by about 60. We were doing so well, and then we were not. Okay, we need to get the rest of this copper in. Are all these things made? Yeah, more or less. Other than... Oh, actually, they're not. Okay, and then we've got this copper that arrives here, and then this other belt of iron that cruises through here, and that's going to be... Yeah, all of that is now... Yeah, and we've got space... Do we actually have space for LDS? I guess because this thing is clipped out, we can put LDS here, whatever, it's going to be fine. Yeah, we do actually need the extra last copper lane, but I guess if... Are we actually full on all of these? I really need these miners not working. Let's do this differently. And just go kind of, you know, whatever, it's fine. One of these through here, and then we can also just get that other little bit of copper. When we do that, in through here. Yeah, belt pathing, it's fine. Okay. Do we have... We've got these, we've got the power grid done. We're going to need more... We're going to need more of these. And then we're also going to need... Yeah, you guys destroyed this one turret. Congratulations. We've got a little more copper that we can get. Actually, I mean, it's kind of a decent amount of copper, though, isn't it? 17. It's, you know, a decent chunk of a belt because of productivity bonuses, so that's nice. And then here's where we can defend. It's probably the oil taking hits from that quite big base that we didn't really defend it properly. So probably we should worry about whether or not the oil ends up running out of bullets and dying. That would also be somewhat unfortunate. Can we just go? Which way the... Yeah, we would need to bring this forwards a bit. We didn't actually need to bring it that far forwards. And then just go like thus. And now we should have... I mean, this should join in. We should have back pressure that puts all this mining down here. We're making all the green chips. Okay, we're going to flick this over to acid. Are you guys done yet? Oh, I need speed modules and you guys. You are getting there. This is now going to turn into acid. Give me all this stuff back. You no longer need any of these parts. And we have to unpack the rest of the plastic, figure out where the acid is going. The acid can also go through here. Did we... Yeah, that's fine. Did we... Yeah, we no longer need all these speed modules in... I mean, we also don't really need to take these out, do we? We are not going to be short of like 8 speed modules. It's not going to be a thing. This is just time that is not necessarily well spent. Oh, well. So how's our steam tanks going? Yeah, we're tanking steam. Once we get into 3... Yeah, we do actually need all 8 of those. Now we have to... Oh yeah, we're putting the LDS over here, wasn't we? So this is fine. Okay, fine, whatever. Yeah, we do have... That's not the best way to be doing this. 3... how do we get... Okay, so I guess what we do... This one also wants to... Is this the 3 and 3? Yeah, this is the first of the next one. Yeah, so this is going to go up here. And then... Yeah, like that. We're getting materials out of the build. This is all the plan, isn't it? And then we can go... things that I didn't actually need to worry about doing now, to be honest. That's all for the LDS, which isn't what we're doing yet. We need to be doing the... we need to be doing the blue chips, for which we... Okay, we actually have the iron on us to be doing this as well. Actually, this needs to be inside this plastic, doesn't it? Okay, we're gonna do this one first because it's gonna annoy me and be in the way. Give me both of these back. Oh, I need more belt. That's not hugely surprising. We're gonna do that, which is a very wave defense looking pattern. I need the belt. You guys need fuel. Do I have solid fuel? I have a bit of solid fuel. Okay, landmines getting destroyed, also fine. I mean, this isn't our only steel supply. We do have the other steel supply going on, which is nice. And then, yeah, we want to start this like here, or so. Blue chips. This is actually more blue chips than we can support with the amount of stuff we can be putting in here, but whatever. Also, prodmods. Yeah. Goes here. This one runs through like so, and I should have another belt of this stuff over here, which we can... We're not going to do like that. We're going to do like... not going to do like that either. We're going to do like so. And now, if we had a better idea of how all this fitted together, we would do that. This one actually needs... That's kind of going to back up, isn't it? These guys are... Yeah, those guys... We've got a lot of green chips. Do we have a lot of green chips because we are bad, or a lot of green chips because everything came online quickly? Unclear. This is going to run... Yeah. Copy all of these. there. That was actually the wrong place, because now we've got to put... Now we've got to do that silly garbage. Okay, so all of that's coming out, and then we want this to go this way. We've got a pattern that we want here. This next bit, we need more splitters, for which we need green chips. Hey, we've got green chips here. Oh yeah, and then beacons. We've already put down the power grid, so we can just throw the beacons in. And we should also power the beacons. We're going to do that by doing the LDS, well, the LDS, the RCU's build. One of those there. Yeah, and then some of these like so. And then we also apparently need more power poles. We need a couple more power poles. We're not going to need all of them. We need more power poles. And this happens to be exactly the number of those we want. And then, yeah, we've got a pattern here that's going to look kind of weird. We want prodmod 2s for reasons. Then we want speed mods on that side for reasons. Then we want blue chips on that side for reasons. Not there. Do we have fast inserters? We don't have fast inserters. We also just need green chips. Also things that are super cool. Yeah, it's fine. Here, this goes this way. We have... Yep, whatever. Then... Okay, so we got all these guys done. Then we also actually want more beacons here. And in theory, we have the power grid to survive this. So that's nice. You guys are going to need all of those at some point. And then let's just like wrap these around here, I guess. Usually the silo would go here, but I've kind of moved things around so the rest of the build is in the way. Never mind. Yeah, let's have some of those myself. And then this extra one here wants to just kick in there. And then I guess this is also a spot we should probably defend, because it's going to be important. And then we've got some landmines, so let's do that as well. And we need to get the LDS running, but we are pretty good there. These guys need to be doing upgrades soon, but not yet. Yeah, then I don't actually think I've left enough space to be doing the LDS, so I think you are going to be disappointed. Do we have... We also need more of these guys. Yeah, okay, fine. Let's not be doing any of that silliness. We should also... Yeah, we can move those buffers around now. We don't... Oh, yeah, we don't need to be... The fact that those buffers still have stuff in it is kind of weird. Give me the... Yeah, I shouldn't really be taking from those because we are running these buffers down because of stuff. Cool. Enough belt. We're going to need a couple more splitters. We've got enough of those. And then 23, 24. And then I think we are going to be in a position to grab the correct section of a red chips build. And we can start this... Yeah, like here. And then inputs this way. Because of how belts work, we want this one here. Do we have enough space to... Hey, we have exactly enough space. And that is things that are still cobbled together, but it's fine. That's, Hey, remember when we needed the plastic? This is actually, that one is where this plastic goes, because... this one can go here, and we've got some kind of that. This one can go here, and we've even got enough space to go like so, which is nice. I'm pretty sure I have... Yeah, whatever. Then we're both going in this direction, right? And then this one is the input belt. So we're just going to hand feed all of this LDS, and we need to bring it about another 10 stacks of steel. We're just going to hand carry that. It's going to be fine. We also need a couple more assembler 3 or assembler 2s, for which we need steel, that we just gave away, but we're going to get it back, so we're going to need to adjust our expectations of how many of those we're bringing in as well. And then, yeah, this... that's pretty bad. That's also pretty bad. Yeah, let's do that. This can be fine. We've got plastic that we don't want. We've got copper that we don't want. We have LDS that's mostly running. This belt we missed. Do we need to worry about that? I don't think we do. Oh wait, no, we really do. But we can do that by doing that. Okay. Let's... It'll go better if we don't mess as many things up, but we might also just mess all the things up. So we are making plastic. Yeah, we are going to... Because we made so many extra prod mods, and because we might be coal limited by plastic. Yeah, it does look like we are coal limited by plastic, which is a thing that is a bit of a concern. How are we doing on... Yeah, we're making a bunch of rocket stuff. Where's rocket fuel? We are not actually done with rocket fuel yet. Yeah, that's fine. You guys are still going, so that's all okay. This is... I mean, we did... Yeah, because if we didn't prioritize the light oil, then that would be banking up. But I think we're also kind of fine there. How are we doing? 150 there, 1.1k there. So those guys, we did speed module those, so those are fine. Yeah, so the reason we did all of that stuff early is after we start putting this LDS in a buffer, we're actually not... Yeah, okay, so we probably need to get... We probably need to just upgrade all of these guys. The reason why we put all that stuff in... Yeah, it's probably going to be fine. The reason why we put all those things early in the sequence, the concrete and... Yeah, the concrete and the... Why are we short of... Oh, we did this again. Tragic. That's made us extremely short of red chips. That's how I killed a previous run as well, and it felt pretty bad, although I didn't notice it until later. But it's still a thing that feels pretty bad. I don't need this iron. This can go into the green chips build. Let's spread these around a little more so we can get the stuff out. These guys... Yeah, that's why there's this copper here. It's not that the starter patches were good, it's that we've only been on 3/4 of the red chips we needed this whole time. And so that lack of... Yeah, that lack of overproducing the prod mods might actually hurt us quite a bit. Because... That's, yeah, it's just another sink of red chips when we are already short of red chips and are going to be red chips limited, and that's... Yeah, that's why all these blue chips are not especially happy, and why this guy... I mean, we're supposed to be able to pivot this to prod mod 1s now, and then this box we put in that stuff, and prod mod 1s, prod mod 2s, prod mod 1s are silly. Yeah, except... Yeah, that's going to be... That... ways to wreck a build multiple times. Cool. Anyway, that one does actually need to exist. Okay, so this can come all the way over here. Yeah, ways to kill a run multiple times. With annoying things that I should have done better and didn't. So we're going to move this just briefly so we can put the silo next to the beacons. That could go there. We can get rid of all this stuff. So we can have a silo here, and that means I could lay this out better, but I'm also not going to. We can probably just hand feed this later anyway. So yeah, so now we're banking the LDS. You guys have run out of your stuff. It's fine, we kind of knew that was going to be a thing anyway. I haven't thought about how much you guys need, but that's probably also okay. You've never actually run, which is a bit of a shame. We are going to just make sure that you guys have all the stuff you need, because you are pretty hungry for the plastic. Okay. And then, yeah, we're going to be sad about... What do we also not have... that many speed modules. I thought we had enough speed modules. Yeah, so lacking coils for those red chips is a real shame. We should have had a red chips buffer here that would be making all this work a whole lot better, and we do not. Also at this point, let's rearrange this buffer to make all of this work, because we do not actually... Okay, so we actually had... There's still a lot... Yeah, this is all the copper that's left from the other thing. But yeah, these two lanes don't actually provide... Like, the build doesn't use a whole... The build doesn't use a whole belt of copper. And then these buffers over here are what's also supporting the LDS, so we need to do that. And then this one, yeah, half runs in there, half runs in here. This lane balances again, and then we should be able to take these buffers and move them over here. And these ones at this point are also stuff we don't actually need. Like, they should be, if we've got enough copper coming in, those should be provided in a steady state. What I was actually supposed to be doing here was, yeah, we still have 19 guns, we still have, yeah, we've got all of this stuff. The reason why we did all of the engines in concrete early is so I should be able to go around and just do a bunch of combat stuff now, except it's kind of peaceful enough, and we're also not really limited on that. Yeah, like, we've still got enough crude oil, we've got nearly all of the engines. Do you have 11? Do you actually have enough gear wheels? The one you're making, 9 in here. Yeah, so maybe we should, like, go and do that defense stuff, and we don't have a whole lot of bullets, actually. We're going to wander back to the mall, pick up some bullets. All of that copper mining looks pretty happy. This coal buffer also is a thing that maybe we should spread around just to be able to get that. Yeah, we're just going to force everything in there. Because I think we probably have enough plastic, but also who knows? I mean, I should know. That is definitely a thing that... Oh, yeah, and I wanted to keep some of the gold, didn't I? Because we didn't, never mind. Because we wanted to keep the steel running. These guys running down is fine, that's why the buffers are there. I mean, this more buffer could have had a different thing happen to it as well. Probably fine. We've given this LDS all the steel it needs at this point. We just need to worry about getting enough steel for the silo. Those guys are pretty happy. Those guys are pretty happy. These guys pretty fine. Almost hit a power pole there. Didn't. It's fine. These guys look like they need a bit of support. So we're going to do that. That's... did we also never actually craft... We never did. Interesting. We never actually crafted any repair packs. Oh well. And we're actually getting more than one belt from here. Yeah, we are getting more than one belt from there. Oh well, that's fine. Things are still generally okay, I guess. How are we doing over here? These guys are also... Yeah, we are successfully defending. Look at that. And I'm tempted to go worry about the pumpjacks, except I also kind of don't care because I recently checked the... Actually, bullets. How are you guys doing for bullets? Not so well for bullets. Yeah, we kind of recently checked the steam... Not the steam tanks. The oil tanks, and they were fine. So I don't think we're going to have a problem with that. So that's some defense for you guys, and you're going to be happy. Steam tanks are... That's super interesting. Are we not putting enough fuel into the steam tanks? I was not expecting that to be quite so much of an issue yet. Because when these steam tanks run out, maybe we just didn't get the steam online early enough. When we... Okay, so I think we got to emergency patch in a bit of extra fuel. Yeah, because usually what happens is I guess the copper outposting was super fast as well. We are probably close to... Yeah, and we're just going to leave... Probably we're going to be close to having all that stuff we need. How many of these? Yeah, give me all of these. Give me this stuff. You guys actually, yeah. The general plan is supposed to be those steam tanks are still not being heavily taxed at the moment, and it's only really when we kick into making the silo work that we do a thing. But also, yeah, we're gonna cut speed modules a bit, because the thing we really need is, yeah, we have taken a bit of a power grid hit. This is pretty grim. And we are, yeah, not really where we need to be at the moment. Actually, we're going to get rid of most of these beacons, which is going to feel sad. But it's hopefully going to, yeah, not even really do all of that, is it? And then we also need some of these. And we've got to drive through here. Yeah, this kind of power grid plan, kind of weird. It doesn't usually fail quite in this manner. Why did you not connect? Yeah. Bit of a shame. Are you done? You are done. That is a thing that is better. And then we could probably connect some of this stuff up. How many of these did I actually build? Cool, not enough. And then we also need a couple more of these, and hopefully... Okay, so yeah. So because we took the beacons up, but we also kind of need to put the beacons back. Yeah, I think that's just because the copper... The copper outposting phase was super fast because we didn't have to go very far, and so there just wasn't the time that we usually have to put... Yeah, there just wasn't the time that we usually have to get all of... to get all the steam into the tanks. So we're going to balance that around a bit. It's probably fine. We've got to put the beacon... Oh, the LDS is nearly... Is the LDS nearly done? I wanted to leave one beacon here. We actually didn't leave any beacons here. Okay, so... Oh, we're also going to be done with rocket fuel, aren't we? By a huge amount. Yeah, we've massively overmade rocket fuel. We're getting there on LDS and RCUs. Hopefully the power grid is... Yeah, that's still fine. Okay, so the thing we're going to do here is we're going to get rid of... This is kind of the plan anyway, except we also don't have... We don't have all of the steel, because we gave it to the LDS. Things that feel pretty bad. Okay, just give me all this stuff now. Yeah, we are close to having... We are super close to having silo steel, which is nice. We cut the pipes, which was silly, because we didn't actually have silo pipes. We need another 3 stacks of pipes for the silo. I've still got speed mods. Do I want speed mods? Have you actually... You have not, because... Why is... because we never actually fixed this, so that's actually also super cool. Things that are broken. And in that time, yeah, we've had... Yeah, we're still limited by those red chips, because it's a bit sad. I think we're happy with... I think we are happy with us having... How are we getting this stuff out? Can we get it... Can't really get it through here. Okay. We're going to do some disgusting things. And we're going to just run this way and through here. I mean, I could also carry it by myself, but we're not going to. You are done, which means we don't need any of these guys. You are done, which means we don't need that. You guys are still going, which is fine. All this power grid is still doing a thing. And yeah, we're going to just move... Do we have... Yeah, we do. Probably. Enough of this down here to move all of this stuff also over to wherever the silo will go. I defended the top side, but I didn't defend the side of that, did I? Oh, my steel. That probably would have been silo steel, which is probably still fine. I don't really think I mind. Because we probably got silo steel down here already. Yep, we do, and we've also got not enough pipes, because iron, and then we also need the blue chips, which are struggling because we broke the acid, and then also struggling because we broke the other stuff. This is in fact the last prodmod 2 that you need, so you are now going to go back to blue chips, because we actually just really need the blue chips. And is that true? We've got blue chips there. We've got these blue chips. We have also cut the speed mods, which is a bit of an issue. Now we still need just more speed mods. I mean, more of those. Yeah. We need, because I was going to grab all of these and do... Really? Okay, 3 of those were... I don't need any of these speed mods. We're also not really speed limited on this at the moment. Are you going to get... I mean, I've got these. You're probably going to get enough of that done. Yeah, and then we're also just not getting enough green chips in. You guys have still got a lot of green chips. Yeah, the reason you've got so many green chips is that the red chips were sad about the number of coils they had, weren't they? Yeah, so I was going to... Usually we use... Usually, as if there's a plan. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. We're not doing it there, I guess. I guess we're doing it here. Usually that same assembler down here also just does the prodmod 3s, but we're not doing that today because we gotta get more blue chips out because we are massively blue chips limited. And then these red chips, I guess, can also just be more of that. You guys are going pretty well. Yeah, and then this whole thing is so we can change these to RCUs if we make enough of the other components. Is that the... Oh, it's over here. Okay, sure. That's probably fine. Because the thing is, at this moment, I probably need to go back to... We did half the rate of speed module production there. So we've got the solar steel, we've got the concrete. We don't yet have the pipes. We're still kind of waiting on the blue chips. All of that is a little bit of a shame. Yeah, okay, you've actually got access to iron, so... Oh, that's what I was going to do, wasn't it? I was going to cut these because we've got enough steel, and I was just going to make more pipes myself. That's normal. And then we've got some copper, which wants to go in here. Yeah, these are... Those I'm not really expecting to build up. This build kind of uses more green chips than we're making. It's usually an exercise in debuffering. It's just that the red chips haven't been making all of what they needed to. Is this enough for the silo? Nearly. It's 4 away from the silo. There we go. So, you guys are also done, which is nice. And then we can put a silo over here. Like, are we close to doing... Yeah, maybe we can get this in under 2 hours? That's kind of always going to be the plan. Where's the rocket fuel? The rocket fuel is also over here. Cool. We're just going to depower the oil, because, like, we don't need oil now, because we've still got all of that oil. It's fine. And then... Yeah, I think what we should do is check on whether or not, I mean, we should have, yeah, we've overmade all this stuff by so much. Worrying about, where is the silo? There's the silo. In that case, get rid of all of these. Yeah, we can put a silo that I saw and then lost again just here. These guys. And you can just, like, get going, I guess. Some of these. Just keep going with all the stuff. Maybe we can get this in under 2 hours? I mean, this is still a decidedly messy sub 2 hour thing, especially as the silo, like, still needs more ingredients. And then I should clear out my inventory of stuff that I don't need anymore. Maybe we should... I mean, defending this would be better than putting all that stuff in a box, so we're going to do that. Probably... Yeah, the power grid is still fine. Yeah, so we're probably... I need to manage this better. But we are probably gonna be fine. Okay, so that's all the beacons that we have. We're not managing this particularly well at all, but never mind. You guys have some more stuff that you can attack. Here are some things that I don't need to have in my boxes. Okay. So, I mean... We overmade everything way more than we needed to. We again had that struggle with red chips. The end of this is supposed to be like this fairly clean closure of just here's all the speed modules, here's all the RCUs, here's all the rocket fuel just turning up in the right place. As it is, we massively overmade everything because we were trying to scramble to figure out if we had enough red chips when we should have actually just got around to launching the rocket. So that one little tile of red belt, bit of a shame. Red belt, one little tile of, yeah, this little tile here that I need to remember to, oh hey, and then we also had beacons that weren't powered. That would have been great. But yeah, we are close to the 2 hour mark. Yeah, that can definitely get better if we don't mess up that build and if we actually get a decent number of rocket components and if we don't massively overbuild prod mods. But that is a PB by a lot in a category that no one else runs that went, I guess, kinda well. And 201, not quite sub 2 hours. It's like 2 hours and 2 minutes and a bit probably, once we factor in the map preview and the shop purchases and all of that. Actually, the shop might be included in that time. Don't really know. Yeah. I want this to go under 2 hours. It definitely will go under 2 hours. Oh yeah, we also... Yeah, that coal... We wondered whether or not the coal would be okay, and the coal was not really quite okay, which is why all of this is struggling now. But also, we still had all of the red chips. But also, yeah, if we'd actually been making more... Yeah, we had basically 2 coils assemblers not doing what they needed to for a big part of the run. And that's why all of this is... Yeah, there's still so many green chips in here, even though these are sad. Yeah, and then they're not correctly collecting the acid. Like, I like the Petrochem on this side. The Petrochem can go anywhere. Like, another plan I like quite a lot is having the Petrochem over the top of the base. Having it here means that the plastic into the LDS is pretty nice, but then also having to figure out how the plastic goes around the LDS, bit of a shame. We did have... Yeah, maybe this is just like all the copper... This is probably all the copper that's built up in the time the LDS wasn't running, because we had been finished for a long while. Like, I mean, we built like 30... How many? I've got another 40 RCUs, and we've built 10% of the rocket. So we overbuilt like 60 or 70 RCUs. If we'd noticed that, I mean, it's probably still not a minute's worth of time, is it? But if we can get the silo down earlier, if we can do the steam tanks thing and not have to scramble that power, if the... Yeah, I think this... Yeah, we'll do this again. This will get under 2 hours eventually. Maybe it'll end up less of a mess. It's still Deathworld Marathon, so it's always going to be a bit of a mess. But it was a pretty peaceful map. Yeah, like there was this base we had to push early. This stuff is getting attacked now and we don't care. The oil is also probably still... Yeah, these guys aren't even that angry at the oil. The oil is still going to be fine. Oh, and we've took an expansion over here, which is also fine. Yeah, nearly less than 2 hours. Not quite less than 2 hours. Gonna still have to work on it a bit.